Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Alina and I don't really know who I am. So today I wanted to take this Life is Strange characters test I've never taken before and see if I'm more like Chloe and I'm the hard rock girl kind of girl and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm a badass, I'm into rock," and I'm probably not because I'm someone who's more so like Max, who is calm, likes to be alone, doesn't really care, like is honestly just in her own world and sees the world in her own lens. So that's a lot more like me than Chloe, but today we're gonna see. If you'd also like to take this test, the link will be in the description and you can see and comment down below who you got. Let's get into it. Enter your name. You know what? And I'm not gonna enter my real name because I don't trust websites, so I'm just gonna say Cassie. If my name wasn't Alina, I would want it to be Cassie. Choose a superpower. Ooh. If there is the ability to rewind time in any of these, I'm just gonna click so fast on rewind time and not even manipulate time, rewind time. I'm just gonna click on that, ignore everything else. Invisibility, control the weather. Time manipulation, low hanging fruit. What? That's confusing. Teleportation, super strength, mind control, shape shifting, healing, resurrection powers. So bringing someone back from the dead, just like the resurrection stone in Harry Potter. Speedster. So I'm assuming like speeding. Invisibility would be a cool power in the sense that you could go to places that like you aren't allowed to go to, or like it's just a cool power in general. Controlling the weather would be nice, but I feel like it would be controlling the weather would be really nice. Controlling the weather only has the advantage of, oh, if I want to take an Instagram photo, this would be it. Like I could just make it sunny and make it rainy or gloomy or however I want it, and then that's really the only thing that you can do. The only other thing that I think would be an advantage to have the ability to control the weather would be if someone that you really don't like, despise, or hate is like you just want to make their day worse, you could just be like, make it gloomy or make it a thunderstorm. They'd be like, "Oh, come on, why is the weather bad? I've had a bad enough day." I don't know what they meant by low hanging fruit, but time manipulation would be so cool because you could go back in time. You could also go like forward in time. It would be cool because you could see like your future or your past, and you can fix your past if it doesn't go wrong like it did in Life is Strange for Chloe. Teleportation would also be cool because imagine you have to get to work or school really fast and you miss the bus or something, you could just teleport right there. Super strength, not really to me, but if I could choose one of these, I think I would go with that would be cool. You could use that to your advantage. I don't know actually. Can I go next? But I guess if I had to choose one, I would go with time manipulation. Let's just do time manipulation because I would love to like go back or just like, like going back to fix things and make them better. That would be cool. You could also like improve on past mistakes. Your friend comes to you seeking advice and support, clearly very distraught. What do you do? Okay, so in this situation, you've got, let's say, your friend who tried to ask a guy out. This is the only scenario I could think of. Let's just go with it. She tried to ask out the guy that she really likes. She has a huge crush on him. You guys have been talking about it. You've been giving her some advice. And she finally takes it and goes up to him with all the courage that you've given her. And it doesn't go the way planned. So she comes to you and she's like, "It didn't go right. It went the other way. He rejected me." What do you do? Option one is give them some food and drinks, then offering kind words. That would be very sweet. Find the best way to help that person depending on them and their situation. This tends to take time, but it works out in the end. This is a very good approach because you don't want to. I once heard that trying to tell other people about your past experiences actually doesn't help, because it makes them feel worse, because it gives them something else. Oh, great, now I have my experience, now I have your experience, and like now I feel worse. So finding the best way to help that person, depending on them, not on you, and their situation, and like even if it does take time, some things do take time. A lot of things take time, but it's mainly for the best result. I'm gonna go with find the best way to help that person depending on them and their situation. This tends to take time, but it works out in the end, because I feel like that's something I do, and it just goes with my personality. Obligatory song lyric question. She's a rebel. She's a saint. She's the salt on the earth, and she's dangerous. She's a rebel, vigilant, missing link on the brink of destruction. From Chicago to Toronto, she's the only one that they call, what's her name? She's the symbol of resistance, and she's holding on my heart like a hand grenade. I don't know any of these songs because honestly, I only listen to Life is Strange music. I bought like almost all of the songs. I need to buy a few more, but practically bought all of them. Then we have a little bit of a sciencey one. Right before the kiss, I noticed something in the air. Molecules existed where there should have been none there. Chemical reactions with the surface of your skin. Some will say my actions let the no-eyed people in, and I do it all again. Then we have the phone rings in the middle of the night. My father yells, "What you gonna do with your life?" "Oh, daddy dear, you know you're still number one." But girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have... Where did I go wrong? I'd lost a friend, somewhere along the bitterness, and I would have stayed up with you all night had I known how to save a life. This one describes episode 2 of Life is Strange very well. If you failed to save Kate from jumping off the roof in episode 2 out of time. Just give me a second, I need to go and cry for a minute. Oh, Mary's ambitious. She wanted to be a politician. She'd been dreaming about it since she was a girl. She thought she'd be the one to change the world, always trying to pave the way for women in a man's world. This one is very about women. We can be who we want to be. You guys can't tell us, because back in the day, men, when you got married, you would have to ask the man, "Can I buy this? Can I have this? And are we allowed to buy this in our home? Can we bring this into our home?" Anything. And the man was always the man of the house, and that wasn't fair, because we women can be who we want to be. We don't need to depend on men. We can be ourselves. And people always have thought for so many years, like, men are strong, independent people. Women are just, they have to be, like, they have to depend on a man so that they can be strong. But that's not the way that it is. And this, I don't know what songs these are, but I will definitely listen to them. Oh, I still get a little starstruck. Baby, you shine so bright, and you still give me butterflies. You shine so bright. But I got smart. But I got smarter, I got hotter in the nick of time. Honey, I rose up from the dead, I do it all the time. I've got a list of names and yours is in the red underlines. I messed that one up. This one I obviously know. We all know it. We all know Taylor Swift. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say women, they will come up and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know, you'll know. Honestly, this is a lot to think about because I just read 9 lyrics of different songs, most of which I don't know. I would say... Oh dear. Oh my. Young Sheldon reference. Guys, I'm in the middle of recording and there's a gigantic storm cloud like right above my house, like right beside it. It's very gloomy and stormy and it looks like a huge storm is on the way. This what's happening outside of my house completely matches this one. I would say, oh, Mary's ambitious. She want to be a politician. I'm gonna choose this one. Women are powerful. I love women. A mugger threatens you at knife point, asking all your money. What do? Give me all your money now or I'm gonna cut you. Pull out a gun and point it at them. That's something very Chloe would do, as she did with Nathan in the bathroom. Scream as loud as you can, then run. I actually can scream quite loud. I'm not going to do it right now because when I scream, it's only really for emergencies. Give them money, then just go home and pray for good fortune and strength to forgive them. Hesitate and think of a way around it. Give them the money, then immediately go home and report them to the police. Hope that someone will come to help you. Kick them hard in the shins and run. Stab them with your keys. Start beating the crap out of them. I would most likely do the second. Extrovert or introvert? I am a introvert. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is blue and pink, but it's either pink or blue. But since I say blue all the time, I'm gonna say pink because honestly, I got a Polaroid camera that's pink because of Max, so pink. Your house is burning down and you can save one thing and yourself. What is it? A helpless pet, such as a mouse in the cage. Oh, that would be sad. I actually, if you guys didn't know, which you probably don't know, I did have 2 hamsters. So my first ever hamster was my first ever pet. And his name was Rocky. And he lived like right beside where I'm filming right now. There's like my desk and there was like a hamster cage. And like he would just be here right beside my room. My room is right beside my studio. And like he would just be here and like he died in like 2 months or like 5. Like he died very fast. Childhood possessions. These are very memorable because they can be like those cringy Valentine's cards or like thank you cards you got from different people. They can be like your paper from like kindergarten and like all your things from childhood, which they're very important because to us they're so nostalgic because we look back at them and we think, oh my gosh, like this is who I was like so many years ago. I don't really care about it. Expensive clothes, jewelry, comic books, or magazines. I'm probably gonna go with childhood possessions or photographs. I think this is hard. Childhood possessions. Ideal date. I would go for either a simple walk at the beach or at the gardens, anywhere, or these two. I think random drive out in the middle of nowhere just to see the stars. That would be very romantic. You wouldn't know what time it is and how much time has passed. It would be very romantic and nice. It would be my ideal dates. Which character do you hate the most? Oh, I don't even have to look at these. Here is my list of top 3 characters in Life is Strange that I hate. Number 1, starting off the list, we have Mark Jefferson. Because if you know what happens, which if you don't, I'm streaming episode 4 this weekend, and you will see what happens along with episode 5. Mr. Jefferson, really? I hate how he was foreshadowing it and I never saw it, which when he said, I could frame any single one of you in a dark corner right now and capture you in a moment of desperation. That was foreshadowing and I didn't catch it and I'm so... Next we have Victoria Chase, because she was just mean to Max for like no reason. Like, there's no reason. As Max said, I'm quoting Max now. Quoting Mr. Jefferson, quoting Max, quoting everybody. There's no reason why you should have to feel so insecure about yourself that you have to bring other people down to your ugly, mean self. And then we have Nathan Prescott, because even though I felt bad for him, but like I felt bad, but then I was like, no, I still hate you, so no, I'm not taking that back. So that is my list of top 3 characters that I hate in Life is Strange. Nathan Prescott, Frank Bowers, Mark Jefferson, David Madsen, Victoria Chase, that one trucker, Mr. Jefferson, how could you? Max! I knew it! Max Caulfield. Truth be told, you are a clumsy wallflower with some serious anxiety issues, but that's okay, because you are a lovely person who always means well and puts everyone else's well-being above your own. You are also extremely passionate and people love you for it. This is very true, and this is really who I am. Also, I love how I got Max, and then there's the Best Buy Mini 11 Polaroid camera here by Instax. Like, it's like they knew I was talking about a camera in this video, which I do have a Polaroid camera. I have the Mini Instax 9 in pink because of Max and her Jane Doe shirt, and it reminds me of Max. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to consider subscribing and like this video. Comment down below who you got in the comments. I will have the quiz in the link in the description. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.